The year is rolling right along, and that comes with lots of amazing new films, both in theaters and on streaming. So joining me now is producer Charlie to break it all down. What are we starting with?
Okay, so first up, we have Companion.
Companion?
Companion. This is an R-rated sci-fi thriller.
Oh, mercy.
Now, this stars Sophie Thatcher and Jack Quaid as a couple on a weekend getaway with friends at a remote cabin.
Okay.
But things start to unravel into chaos after a big revelation.
Oh, no.
Now, it has some other faces you might recognize. We have Lucas Gage.
Okay, yeah.
Harvey Guillen, which he's in What We Do in the Shadows. He plays Guillermo.
Okay.
And then we have Megan Shuri. I didn't really recognize her, so I'm not sure if she's a newer face or what. Now, I will say this was a very good movie, I thought. It's fun, it's very original. It's not like scary. Like, I'm sure you think of thriller as something that's scary.
Maybe.
My opinion, though, is with the trailers. My thing with trailers anyways, is they put too much in it, show too much.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have left the revelation that's discovered out of the trailer and left. It's shown in the trailer. You know what happens. I won't spoil it here in case you haven't seen the trailer, but I feel like it gives away too much. I mean, there's still another like twist in there that you'll be surprised about.
Yeah.
But to me, they should have let the audience be surprised with that in the beginning, anyways.
And I think that's to be said about trailers in general now, is like, leave more for me to wonder.
Exactly.
You know, like, let me go to the theater and be shocked instead of being like, oh, I can kind of piece this together based off what I saw.
Well, the thing is, too, though, you don't give enough, and then you have those people who are like, they're not telling us anything about the movie.
I know.
But then, I mean, I also watch a lot of movies, so I see the trailers many, many, many times,
Yeah.
and I get tired of them. But I feel like I know most of the story at that point.
Yeah,
you know?
that's fair. That's fair.
So,
what about budget on this one?
This one has made 14.6 worldwide so far, with a budget of 10 million.
Oh, so
keep
check.
going. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up, so if you're looking for a good date movie, I recommend Companion.
Okay, I'm excited for this next one.
So next up, we have Nickel Boys,
And
Oscar nominated.
Best Picture, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is a PG-13 historical drama.
Okay.
It chronicles the powerful friendship between two young African-American men navigating the harrowing trials of reform school. So this is based on a 2019 novel called The Nickel Boys.
Okay.
It's written by Colson Whitehead. And it's also inspired by the Dozier School for Boys, now closed school in Florida that was known for abusive treatment of students.
Oh my gosh.
So this stars Ethan Hurricey and Brandon Wilson. It also has, it's a very interesting one. So it has, the whole perspective of the movie is first person, through the eyes of each of our two characters. So throughout the whole film, you are switching back and forth between first person between our two main characters.
That's so interesting. Okay.
So they actually shot the film in like, they call oneers. So like they shot from one character the whole 2 whatever hours it is, and with the one other actor behind the screen that they're shooting from the eyes. And then the other actor's point was afterwards. They didn't do like a flip in between the scenes, you know?
I love that.
It's a very interesting take, very unique. Now, this is directed by Ramil Ross, and this is actually his narrative feature directorial debut, which I'm like, how amazing to have your directorial debut and be Oscar nominated.
Yeah, very cool.
Crazy.
Yeah, big win.
Now, it's very unique, like I said, very good, but it's a heavy topic.
Yeah.
It takes place during the Civil Rights Movement, mistreatment of young Black African-American kids.
Yeah.
And the ending is probably heavier than you would hope for, but it's very good. I can see why it's Oscar nominated for Best Picture.
Okay, well, I'll be excited to see this one.
I am very curious to see if it takes home the Oscar.
Okay.
Not really sure. There's a lot of good nominees, like we've talked about.
I guess we'll see. What about budget on this?
So worldwide, it's only made 201 million so far, but it's only had very limited releases with a budget of 20 million.
Okay.
So if it gets released more with Oscar season rolling out here, I'm sure that number will climb.
All right.
Now moving on, we're gonna go to streaming.
Yes.
So we have You're Cordially Invited.
This is fun.
This is an R-rated as well.
Okay.
And it's a rom-com. But it follows two weddings when they're double booked at the same venue. The father of one bride and the sister of another try to preserve the wedding weekend. So, chaos is obviously going to ensue. This stars Will Ferrell, Reese Witherspoon, Geraldine Viswanathan, and Meredith Hagner.
Okay.
And there's a lot of other notable faces that pop up in smaller roles throughout the film. It's directed by Nicholas Stoller. He directed Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Neighbors, The 5-Year Engagement, so a lot of other rom-coms.
Yeah, I love this.
This was very enjoyable. You're gonna laugh.
Okay.
You're gonna have fun. And I will say, a lot of people don't like Will Ferrell. I feel like he was very much toned down here compared to normal.
I will say I've always been a big fan of him, so toned down, toned up, whatever, I don't care about it.
Yeah, if you didn't like him in Elf, he's not like that. You know, he's not over the top loud. He has his moments, but it's more subdued throughout the film.
Maybe he's entering a new chapter.
You know, I mean, he is getting
Who's to
older.
say?
You never
Yes,
know.
that's
So this
true.
is currently streaming on Prime Video if you want to watch it. Good date night one. Staying with the family.
I love that.
Make some popcorn.
Yeah, Joy and I
It
have
is
to watch
rated
this.
R though. I don't know if I'd say for the
Maybe not for
kids.
the children.
But you know, Valentine's Day again.
Yeah,
coming
there
up.
you go, that's
so
perfect.
moving on to this weekend, we're a week before Valentine's Day, but we
Yes.
got a little bit of Valentine's sprinkled in. We have Love Hurts.
Okay.
This is the new one with Hye Wei Kwan.
Okay.
Hard Eyes. This is a new slasher film.
No.
And Bring Them Down. This is with Barry Keoghan.
Oh, okay. Very
Yes.
good.
So not much streaming new that,
Okay.
but this Friday we have We Live in Time on Max.
No, I've been wanting to see this, and we never watched it.
Now's
so
your
I'll be
opportunity.
watching that this weekend.
This was a very good one. I've mentioned it before. I feel like it was snubbed at the Oscars
Yeah.
and all the award shows. I feel like Florence and Andrew Garfield should have had their roses
Yeah.
with their performances.
Yeah,
So
it's okay. They've got many, many times to come. I think.
right. And I wanted to tease that during the Grammys the other night,
Yes!
Wicked was teased to be coming soon to Peacock, but we don't have a date yet.
Which I'm excited for regardless, whatever that date is,
Yes.
because the rumor for a while was that this would never hit streaming until the second part was released, and they released them together. So this makes me think we're going to get this sometime this year before
Right.
Wicked Part 2 comes out in November.
Yeah, I think it's smart to release it sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Because if you release it sooner, people are going to be able to watch it. And then
Yeah.
also you can wait to have like double features before
That's
when the
true.
second one comes
yeah,
out.
and you reignite that kind of, I mean, there's been so much excitement and hype, but you
Yeah.
reignite that, you know, and I remember like when we saw the commercial, Jory was like, oh my gosh, I'm already ready to watch it again. Let's watch it
Oh,
again.
I've seen so many people are like, I'm ready to watch it for
Yeah.
the 100th time.
Yeah, so it's good stuff. All right, well, that's it for now in our cinema corner, but go check out a film in theaters or on streaming and let us know what you think. Unscripted, we'll be right back.